For this video, we will be reviewing myofascial release techniques as to be used with a foam roller. Now, the first thing you guys must understand for this is you're going to have to get your mind set on doing this the proper way, because it is, if you do it correctly, very, very painful. Now, that pain comes from a good place, but preparing yourself for that mentally is crucial on the first step of this. So that's what I'm doing here, is getting my mind right for what I'm about to go through. Now, to initiate the process, and this is for any myofascial release on any body part, on any muscle system, the key first is activation. You want to get those muscles in that area that you're working excited and open to what you're about to put them through. So essentially that's what I'm doing here, is I'm working from the top portion of my femur, so into my hip, down to the bottom portion of my quad right there as it connects at the knee. I'm going to work that section for 3 rounds, 1 round meaning from the top portion to the bottom portion back up. That's a full round. So I'm going to go 3 full rounds, nice and slow and controlled, and you should start feeling some pain in certain areas as you go over these adhesions in your muscle, these places that are going to hold you back and resist your movement. You'll feel those bumps. They're going to feel like rocks. They're going to feel like little boulders under your skin there in your muscles. But just keep rolling over them nice and slow, and the key here is you're going ahead and setting yourself up for the pain that's coming by breathing nice and steady. Inhale through the nose, hold that breath for a half beat, and then smooth exhale through the mouth. Keep that steady breathing pattern all the way through this process as you work. A lot of our tension, guys, we hold in. We resist our body's availability to open up and be receptive to more mobility. So breathing and relaxing your mind and calming your body down through that breathing technique is crucial through this, because you're going to want to hold your breath. You're going to want to resist that pain that's going to come when you hold over those spots. So the next step here, after you finish your 3 rounds, you're going to want to find from the top going down your first point of pain. Now, you can manipulate your legs a little bit, twisting them in, twisting heels out, in order to find those spots. But you're going to want to settle in and hold for a minimum of 30 seconds on the spot that hurts the absolute most. That's the GTO, the Golgi tendon organ that we're trying to stimulate in order to get that muscle to let go and open up and be more elongated and receptive to the mobility, flexibility that will follow this. After you hold for that 30-second duration, now you're just going to go little increments back and forth, nice and slow over that area. So you're thinking about a ½ inch above that area, ½ inch below that area, back and forth across that area. You're just trying to work that spot out. You're working that tissue out and elongating that tissue. And then you're going to take that, whatever you just worked, you're going to take that spot, press in hard, relax the legs, and then move to the closest joint to displace fluid, excess fluid that's been released from this. So if we're halfway up, I would say take it on up to the hip, just because that's the biggest joint and it would be the easiest for that fluid to displace. But if we're below that halfway point, let's go ahead and take all that fluid to the knee, and then we're just simply resetting the process. We come all the way back to the top, we find another spot, and we hold. 30-second hold, an inch above, an inch below. After that 30 seconds, we're going to go back and forth for about 5 rounds to loosen that muscle up, and then we're grabbing and pulling as much of that fluid as we can with us to the nearest joint. This is how you would initiate every response you want to get on a foam roller. Doesn't matter if you're working your tricep, your bicep, your calves. This is the system at which you want to approach it.